a chance. In a world, in a wood, in another time. Deep breath, fresh air, and a crystal sky. And a faithful guy on an open mic or with a spotlight.
I have a lot of people coming to me, asking me, Andrea, what can I do to support Black-owned businesses? One of the best things is collaboration. This makes me think of simply my aunt. My aunt used to have a hair salon, and one of her favorite things to do was to support kind of other local beauticians or freelancers. And so she would always showcase their stuff in the front of her store. And so if you have a business and you're like, I really would like to partner, but I don't quite know how, collaboration. Partnering with a business that you know is Black-owned, that you know is smaller and could use the extended help, could use being introduced to a bigger audience. Such a small but important act.
Voter suppression has taken many forms.
People have been denied the right to vote for, well, now 80 years.
First, they used the poll tax to keep black folks from voting. Then, it was the literacy test, racial terrorism, and violence.
I don't want everybody to vote.
New day, same old dirty tricks.
There are those in power who are doing their darndest to discourage people from voting.
Calls for investigations after claims of voter suppression.
President Trump sabotaging efforts to vote by mail.
If your vote didn't matter, they wouldn't try so hard to take it from you. Vote early. Vote like your life depends on it. I'm exercising my right to vote, and you should too. Not because I want you to, but because he doesn't.
Development of LGBTQ-focused compassionate healthcare. Keep the list below handy for quick access to general LGBTQ resources. Your local area has LGBTQ resources, even if you live in a small community or in a rural area. Seek these.
People experiencing homelessness could be hit especially hard by the COVID-19 pandemic, as the homeless population is older than California's population as a whole. Economic effects of the crisis will hit low-income Californians hardest, those who lose.
I want to ask every single American, no matter what party you normally vote for, to please, things have turned. And then think about what the next 4 years could mean for our country's future. The message we will send to our children about who we are and what we truly value. Think about what would possibly compel you to accept this level of chaos, violence, and confusion under this president and be willing to watch our country continue to spiral out of control. Because we can no longer pretend that we don't know exactly who and what this president stands for. Search your hearts and your conscience. Hearts and your conscience.
The coronavirus quarantine is a great chance to tap your musical talents. Or read a book, or bake a cake. But it's not fun and games for everyone. Lockdown can quickly become locked up for victims of domestic violence.
We know lockdowns and quarantines are essential to suppressing COVID-19, but they can trap women with abusive partners. Over the past weeks, as economic and social pressures and fear have grown, we have seen a horrifying global surge in domestic violence.
Calls to abuse hotlines and police departments are spiking around the globe.
More than 1,000 deaths for 2 days straight now. Tonight, more than 223,000 lives have been lost. A public health official breaking down today. Hospitalizations increasing in 39 states. The Midwest and West hit especially hard. ABC's Alex Perez in Chicago tonight.
Tonight, an alarming surge in coronavirus cases, more than 82,000 in just the last day, the highest number since July. Deaths topping 1,000 for 2 straight days.
When you see something that is not right, not fair, not just, say something, do something, get in trouble.
Good Trevor, necessary Trevor.
He was always different than every member of Congress. Everybody knew what he had done. He was John Lewis.
We're marching today to dramatize to the world that hundreds and thousands of Negro citizens denied the right to vote.
The Kennedy family did have some part, at least they expressed a concern, and they did have some part in the release. But I must make it clear that many other forces worked to bring it about all.
If it's the last thing I do, I'll make you mine. Baby, my first thought is you. You're in my design.
Oh, 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 they say life is what you make it. Well, I'm a legend in the making. I know just what I'm made of. Oh, 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 they say life is what you make it, yeah. Well, I'm a legend in the making, yeah. I know just what I'm made of, yeah, yeah. Oh, 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 they say life is what you make it. Well, I'm a legend in the making. I know just what I'm made of. Oh, oh, oh.
Well, it's been a day. I'm just saying. I wasn't even scheduled to do a show today. But there is a friend once told me that a microphone and a voice is power. Meaning that you have the ability to reach people and to say something and to acknowledge. And knowing that what went on today is wrong. Absolutely wrong. I couldn't sit still. I felt this coming for a while now. Silently praying, hoping that we wouldn't see what we saw today. I have went for 4 years barely saying this man's name. When I did, I get angry. When I get angry, I curse. Which makes me belittle myself, which I'll do again. When they go low, we go high. I'm going low. Trump, you and your fucking minions what we saw today. You know, being black, we've been called everything from animals to, I mean, if you name it and it was repulsive, they've said it about us. I've never seen something so animalistic in my fucking life. I have never seen such disgrace and thuggishness in my life. And I am still waiting to see one person of color in that. I'm looking, I'm searching, my eyes hurt, I'm looking so hard. That's not what it's about. But it is about a bunch of fools who don't even know what the hell they are doing or understand what they're doing. Listening to a fool. Talk about the blind leading the fucking blind. Give me a fucking break here. God, he has... Congress, we got to do something. He shouldn't. It's time. It's enough. This man has to pay for what he's done. We are barely making it through with all the lives we are losing with COVID. We're barely holding on. Vaccination has been slowed down. He's doing everything but being a fucking president. But he's fighting for something he don't even know how to utilize or what to do with any damn way. Why am I on? Because America, we lost. And we got to find our way back. And it's not all of us. So the ones of us like you and me that have that light in us, we got to fight. We got to fight to make sure that that light continues to shine brighter through each one. See, it's got to keep, we got to keep pushing. We got to keep finding a way. But I saw today sicken me. Sicken me to the core, aside from other bad news and things that I'm hearing about people that I care about, again, with this COVID situation and everything that's going on. It's enough is enough. To make America great again, get rid of the fucking orange fool. Get his ass out. We can't do it no more. Positive note, we took Atlanta. We did that. Give yourselves a round of applause because we have control of the Senate. Thank God. Me and Denise have been on here talking and pushing, and so many people. We just it is only fit for us to tell Georgia, Georgia, we love you, we love you, we love you, we love you. You did it, you did it, you did it. And it couldn't have been more on time. It couldn't have been more on time. Now, Nancy Pelosi, Chuck Schumer, Mitch McConnell, get y'all shit together. This is the technicality. Get this man, get it, it's already done. He is the president of the United States. Fool, you lost. You didn't lose once, you've lost over and over again. What the fuck is wrong with you? Do you realize how many innocent people really could have died? But no, you don't give a, that's the problem. You don't give a damn. So it's like preaching to the fool or the idiot. And there's this thing I used to say with people when they would talk and I'm trying to reach them if they're lost in themselves. My mom used to tell me, you can't reason with a fool. So, and it ain't always that you're crazy. It just means that you're so blind set and set on what you see. You can't see what someone else is trying to tell you. So we can't reason with him. America, he's not one to reason with. He's in his own sick fantasy world. And it's time that we come back out of Wonderland and get out of his world and realize that our world is crashing down around us if we keep trying to amend to a fool's world. We have to get on with it. News. I love what you have been doing, MSNBC. I love, like the guy sitting in the chair, he done went and took control of the house, got his fingers up. You were right to say, don't show it, don't glorify it. Stop glorifying these people. Stop. Media, press, stop. Let's focus on the positive. Okay, we have did something wonderful in Georgia. Not only did it go blue, it went blue. We've given it 2 senators, which means that we got to really celebrate what they did. Fuck Trump. It's always about him. Bye, boy. Bye, Felicia. Bye. Get your ass on. Now, everybody down there, you saw him. If you see, my thing, and I'm going to say this, I didn't want to say this, but I got to say it because it's the truth. I'm just saying. Black Lives Matter couldn't get near that damn Capitol building during that protest. They had everything blocked, bars up, everything. You couldn't get in. And I swear to you right now, we would have been the ones down there protesting. Bodies would have been laying on that ground. That's not what I'm saying that I want somebody dead. I'm saying There is a problem with America that's not better get fixed quick. Because this complexion for the protection bullshit, when y'all out acting, when this supremacist white and all these, the MAGA movement. I'm just saying, man, I'm trying to understand this shit. There should be not one of them not locked up. But guess what? Ted Cruz and all you other fucking minions you need. And I saw Pence today. Listen to me. I want y'all to go back and watch it. When they're talking after Ted Cruz speaks, senator, watch how nervous Pence was. He was trembling. He barely could call Amy Klobuchar. He knew this shit was gonna happen. And it was a fear of a little kid, like, I don't really think this should happen. He knew. They plotted this. Why was there no one there to block them getting in? Come on now. We talking about the state capitol. Come on. We talking about the capitol. We talking about. Was this not the place? Is this not the place that when they said retirement? Is that not where John Lewis laid in state? Oh my God. And Minnie, what are we doing? This is a plot. This was a plot. This was a plot, a coup. It was. And this man should be charged. But COVID is a hoax. But here in California, every 17 minutes, someone's dying. Here in California, if you get sick, if something happens, they're saying to make judgment. They're called to make a judgment. If you seem like you can't be saved, you're not going to go to the hospital. COVID is a hoax. Now, I guess, he spoke. And he still spoke about he won the election, but told him to go home. He needs to be locked up. You are trying to invoke a war. We wasn't coming out. But your fools that believe all your lies, why don't you take them somewhere on an island with your Cheeto-looking ass and y'all have at it? There you can be president. Damn, Biden, I'm sure we got some kind of island you can give him. I mean, I'm sure you got something that you can do for the motherfucker. I mean, help him out there. Now I'm cursing. I'm so angry. I'm tired of crying. I'm sick of this. And I know I'm not the only one that's sick of this man. I know I'm not alone. This is crazy. Whew. Again, he never ceased to amaze me. Never ceased to surprise my black ass. Never. Well, America, here we are. Looking like a third world country because we got an asshole still in office and we got how many more days? And there's no way they can stop this man. Okay, so here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to tell you guys, say a prayer if you're religious, if you're Buddhist, say a chant. Whatever religion that you have, if you just believe in the universe, look to the universe and ask those powers that be to make this better. And let's try to get through this. But we're going to need to get through this together. Some kind of unity of something of love. Because where he's trying to tear it down, we got to keep the wall up strong. We got to keep the love going, the understanding going, and let's celebrate Georgia. And let's give Georgia the props that they deserve, and what is so amazing is that it was all of them working together. So again, I'm gonna go out with Georgia on my mind, the Broadway style. I said I was gonna play that every show until we had victory. Well, victory is ours. Victory is ours. And if we hold on tight, healing is coming. When we get all of this evilness, this Trumpness out, and he has a lot to answer and pay for, have mercy on your soul. And the people that were there hanging like animals and monkeys, don't you ever call another person of color anything. Don't you ever. When will you ever see? One lady had the audacity to say something about Michelle Obama a few years back. You're hanging from the damn Capitol. You're up in the Capitol looking through it like you some kind of crazed maniac. You're an embarrassment. Disgusting in this country. Yeah, I said it. You're sickening. And I don't know what that did for you. I don't. Because you following someone else, which means you have no kind of form or shape of a mind of your own. You're weak. Every one of you are weak. Ted Cruz, all of you are weak, 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 weak. I would always rather be a leader than a follower, and never a follower of fool. You know as well as we do, he lost, and it was legitimate. Had he won, we wouldn't be here. Because he wouldn't be worried. And the sensible man, Joe Biden, would have went on about his way, trying to help the country in any other way that he could. But not this fool. He has to keep whining. The baby has to keep crying. Your ugliness sickens me. And it has sickened this country. And we are sick of you. And your time is up. So y'all can hang from any damn thing you want to hang from. If I was Congress, I'd meet it in a secret, undisclosed place, not tell anybody fuck Pence too. You don't need him as a technicality. And I'd go on and do what I have to do. I don't know why you guys did this anyway. Y'all knew this was going to happen. These are sick people that he's dealing with. You knew this. Thank God none of you guys got hurt. But when you see people taking, we couldn't have got 2 steps. That's what's really tripping me the fuck out. I couldn't have got 2 steps to that. I'm like, Black Lives Matter, I take my hat off to you. I'm so proud that I feel a part of it. And the dignity and respect that you've shown over time as far as peaceful protesting. So I have a show to do tomorrow. I will see you then. I wish you guys peace. Peace. And as my mom would always say, peace be still. Lord, please move these treacherous enemies out of thy way and let us move forward into a brighter and better day. No knowledge, because knowledge is power. If they had the knowledge and the power, had the knowledge, they would have the power of understanding in the mind that this is so wrong, this was so wrong. No love in their heart, there's a darkness there. Someone help them shine and find the light. Because a lighted heart would see that this is not the path. This is not how we do things. Violence beget violence, but you're only fighting with yourself. No one else is out there. It's you guys. You. And now whatever they call to help, police or whatever. Georgia. Let's keep staying on the positive. Georgia, Georgia, Georgia. Stacey Abrams, you my girl. You my girl. America, America, God shed his grace on thee and crown thy good with brotherhood from sea to shining sea. And crown thy good with brotherhood from sea to shining sea. And crown thy good with brotherhood from sea to shining sea. Brotherhood. Brotherhood. In Georgia, we want to thank you for saving America. We thank you. This country owes you a great debt. We love you. I get chills when I think about what you guys have done. You have shown what we are all capable of. In every race, color, shape, or form, we are capable of making change. We now have 2 senators that will fill these seats, and we are so grateful. We are so grateful to you, Georgia. And we're going to continue to praise and enjoy and see what's in store once the evil is gone. You can't win. You won't win, Trump. You won't win. You're going to keep on losing. So, guys, let's go out giving Georgia what they deserve. A big round of applause, a big celebration, a big sound of music, and some love and joy. Knowledge is our power. Love is everything. And love will always trump hate. And I'm so glad we know where the fools are. If you want to know where the biggest fools are in the country, turn your TV on and you'll see every one of them. And look at the 12 senators. Look at their pictures and look at their faces. In Congress and Senate, Democrats, we have the power now. You want to reevaluate this. Pence knew. Look at him. Go back and watch it. Watch when he was right after when that fool was speaking out of Ted Cruz. I'm so sick of you. And he went to call Amy Klobuchar, and he just stumbled. I felt something when he did it. I said, "What is he scared of?" And then this took place. But then, just a few minutes ago, they let it be known that Ossoff had won. And we have both seats. There's hope, there's hope, there's hope. Hope for a brighter day, a brighter tomorrow. And let's make sure that we learn from this sad mistake. We learned, may there never be another Trump again. I do not mean anything like him. Let's block it. Georgia, take us home. Help us remember and understand that we're on a different path now. Thank God Almighty. We're free at last of his ass.
There. Let me bring in Haley Talbot. She's one of our producers that's in the...
Georgia, Georgia,
the whole day through. Just an old sweet song keeps Georgia on my mind.
Georgia on my mind.
I said Georgia,
Georgia, Georgia, a song of you, comes as sweet and clear
as moonlight,
through the pines.
Other arms reach out to me, other eyes
smile tenderly, still in peaceful dreams. I see the road leads back to you, back to you. Georgia.
Oh, other eyes smile tenderly, still in peaceful dreams. I see the road leads back to you. Georgia, Georgia, Georgia. No peace I find. Just an old sweet song keeps Georgia on my mind. On my mind. We're singing this song for you. They say life is what you make it. I'm a legend in the making. I know just what I'm made of. They say life is what you make it, yeah. But I'm a legend in the making, yeah. I know just what I'm made of, yeah, yeah. They say life is what you make it. I'm a legend in the making.